I'm not gonna lie, it looks extra spicy. Definitely spicy with a little bit of Skittle sprinkle on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't know how I feel about it, right? Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of Heat Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. This is your first time on Heat Rants. I don't let you know, I'm just a random guy. Let's talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you always be one of the first people to hear the voice of Long Trousers. And at the same time, leave a like. It only takes 1 second, man. Just a quick click. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel a whole lot better about myself because I'm so damn insecure. Same time, gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. But let's not waste no more time, man. Let's get right into it. We gotta talk about a 25-year-old man by the name of Landon Greer. Right? Landon Greer, he's in the news because apparently he's had some problems in a recent plane trip, which is funny though because his name is Landon. You get it? Like landing. Landon, you get it? Like landing, like landing a plane. So it's Landon Greer was apparently on a trip from Seattle to Colorado, Denver to be exact, if I'm not mistaken, right? And on the trip, apparently you have to have masks on. And I haven't since the whole pandemic has started, man. I haven't flown any planes or anything, so I didn't even know this. But apparently you're supposed to be wearing a mask throughout the whole plane ride and stuff. That's ridiculous. That's freaking ridiculous. At the end of the day, you're already close by. You guys are all rubbing elbows and such. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you cough. It's like, man, at this point, son, when you eat too, you're gonna have to pull down the mask and eat. So it's probably gonna spread anyways. But hey, any way to help? I guess. Sure. But so. At the end of the day, he wasn't wearing his mask, right? He refused to wear his mask. He wasn't going for that, right? This guy is a hippie. He's a real guy out here. But apparently, he was very, very drunk. He had a few beers when he came in there. And that's not all. He also urinated around his seat area, man. So this guy was definitely marking his territory, letting people know, listen, this is my seat. Don't come near my seat, all right? Piss right here. You smell it, you know it's me. And you better respect it. And I respect him. I respect it. Sometimes people try to come into your personal space, right? So I understand why you have to do that, right? So let people know this is a no-fly zone. You get that? No-fly zone. I'm coming with the jokes today. Alaska Airlines did not really like that, so now he's looking at some federal charges. Looking at 20 years. 20 years, I feel like it's a little bit of an overkill, right? He's only 24 years old. By the time he'll be out, he'll be about 44, and cause close to 44 at least, because it's federal time. You're doing majority of that time. You're doing at least 85-90% of that time. So he's in there. So I don't know how much butt rapes usually happen in federal prison. I know in regular state prison, butt rapes is a casual thing, right? You just come in there, hey, how you doing? How you doing, man? What's your name? Landon. Hey, Landon, welcome to my dick. What do you mean, welcome to my dick? No. Welcome to my dick, and welcome to Big Joe's dick. Welcome to Tucker's dick. You know what I'm saying? We're here to introduce you to the penitentiary. The funny thing about this though, right, when I hear Alaska Airlines, right, and this is ignorant of me, I feel like if you're on Alaska Airlines, you're only going to Alaska. Apparently that's not the thing, because this was going from Seattle to Denver. So I would think that if I was Alaska Airlines, I would just make it that you can only go to Alaska. You can't leave out of there, right? So if somebody pick you up and you're like, boom, we're gonna pick you up, and you go to Alaska, and then no one is allowed to take you back. That's the way that they make sure Alaska's population grows, right? And even though I'll say this, I would probably take that plane trip, go to Alaska and everything, and if I am trapped there, I'm gonna make the best out of it, right? At this point, now I can really go out and explore and see if we can actually fall upon the mythical world of Eskimo porn. We gotta talk about this guy, Jesse Williams. You guys know Jesse Williams, the biracial guy with the pretty eyes that just looks like he will smash your girl, right? I wouldn't like him to smash my girl, but at the same time, if my girl came back and said like, yeah, I gave the cheeks up to Jesse Williams, I would look at him, I'm like, I understand, he's beautiful, look at him, he's gorgeous, right? At least if you're gonna cheat on me, you're gonna cheat on me with a guy that looks like that, right? I mean, it makes perfect sense. I can't get mad at her, right? Even looking at him, my balls get a little bit wet my own damn self, right? No homo. But let's continue on. I digress, right? And this guy apparently Nathan West, right, who's an actor, he wasn't so lucky when it came to his girl. Most of you guys might know that Jesse Williams is a part of Grey's Anatomy, right? A pretty good show that's been running on for quite some time now and everything, right? And he has this co-star by the name of Kyler Lay, right? You guys might know Kyler Lay from Not Another Teen Movie, you know what I'm saying? Definitely boink that if I was given the opportunity, just to say that I did. And hey, apparently he cracked her, right? The bad thing about it is that she happens to be married to Nathan West. Remember Nathan West, what I spoke about earlier? Yes, Nathan West. And so the story goes like this. Nathan has just tried to expose Jesse Williams, coming out on this, just angry, releases some tweets saying like, yo, this Jesse Williams is not what you guys think, right? He's not what he seems. 10 years ago, yes, 10 years ago, that's what he's saying. 10 years ago, this guy smashed my wife, right? While she was going through some troubling times. She was having a mental breakdown, and she was just recently diagnosed with bipolar disorder at the time, right? Jesse Williams saw that and decided, yep, this might be easy pickings for the smashings, right? For the penetration, which is shocking to believe. The reason why it's shocking to believe, like I said, Jesse Williams is beautiful. He's a human specimen. You know what I'm saying? So he can get almost any girl he wants. Why does he have to prey on a girl who's going through bipolar disorder and everything, just trying to catch her while she's low? And he's just getting, Nathan West is getting upset, like, I can't believe he would take advantage of her like that. So this is what I'm thinking would happen, right? Because this coming out just made me realize that by you being diagnosed with bipolar disorder, it seems to be that a symptom of that is cheating. Hopping on dicks is a symptom of bipolar disorder. Gentlemen, if you have a girl and she tells you she's diagnosed with bipolar disorder, kick her to the rocks. Kick her to the rocks. She's a street co-conspirator or something like that. Just kick her away, son. Because that's definitely a symptom. Can you believe that? A symptom of bipolar disorder is playing around and taking a ride on a cock carousel? Can you believe that? I would have never thought, honestly. Let's keep it a stack one. What probably happened was Nathan West and his girl Kyler Page probably had an argument, all that stuff, and then she came out and said, like, by the way, I cheated on you with Jesse Williams about 10 years ago. Keep in mind, Jesse Williams was married 10 years ago to a very unattractive lady, right? She wasn't that pretty. Would I boink? I don't know. Would I get the head? The head is always available. Head is always on the table, unless she is completely grotesque. Keep that in mind. Just listen. Head is always on the table, no matter what. Oh, you want to have sex? No, I don't think. I'll suck your dick. Go on. Kyler Page is just looking for any excuse, man. And this guy Nathan West is a freaking simp. Just falling for this. She's just looking for any excuse. Like, look, it's kind of like those situations when they be like, oh, the only reason I cheated is because you didn't have no time for me and all that. No, stop it. You wanted different dicks, so you wanted a taste of the streets. That's what it is. You seen everybody else making their moves and everything. Like, oh my God, why all these other girls get to be thoughts and I can't? You know what I'm saying? That's what it was, bro. Now you're gonna come out and say like, oh no, like he took advantage of me when I was down. It's like those girls who fake being drunk, right? Just so they can smash and be like, oh, the only reason I smashed is because I was drunk and he took advantage of me. No, son. You had one shot. That's it. You only had one shot of some weak 3% beer. You took a shot of beer, son. Now you're gonna blame that? That's the reason why, son? That's the reason why. Come on, son. I'm not going for that, son. You saw Jesse Williams. You seen that he looked like a Greek god, and you were like, you know what? I'm gonna have to do the pogo stick on him, son. You know what I'm saying? You know what the pogo stick is? It's like this is what happens. So the guy lays on his back, right, and then the girl decides she can ride him, right? But it's not. It's too simple to just to ride. So what she does, she arches down. We gotta talk about Playboi Carti, man. You guys know I haven't talked about Playboi Carti for quite some time now, man. It's freaking crazy now I'm thinking about it. But this guy, he's in the news, man, because apparently he decided to come out and tell people like, yo, listen, I'm not gay, right? I'm not gay. I'm tired of people saying I'm gay. I'm not. I'm just different, and I'm comfortable with myself, right? If you want to believe that. A lot of people believe that this guy is a homosexual, just off the strength of just his mannerisms, right? You guys remember when I reported when he was, pretty much twerking and doing some, sexy flamboyant stuff that I feel like a lot of men should not do, right? But he came out pretty much said, listen, this is pretty much like a rock star lifestyle. This is just the person who I am, so I'm being myself, right? And I feel like a lot more gay rumors came out when he just did this I was the name of the magazine, High Nobriety or something like that, where he's leaning on another man. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks extra spicy, definitely spicy, with a little bit of Skittle sprinkle on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't know how I feel about it, right? But he said he doesn't give a damn what anybody thinks. This is who he is, right? So pretty much he's saying like this, he's anti everything else, right? So he says if he sees you have a cross and it's straight, he would make his cross upside down, right? You know what I'm saying? If you say that you don't like smoking cigarettes, he will smoke a pound of cigarettes, is what he said, right? So I'm calling his bluff. Right? I'm anti-smashing leprechauns, right? Playboi Carti, since you're anti everything, I want you, so you have to be anti what I'm anti about, right? If you don't smash a leprechaun within the next 48 hours, Playboi Carti is a very interesting guy, man. Some of the stuff that he's done is very questionable. I'll never forget that one time that he was on stage with, with Lil Uzi Vert and everything, and they were performing. I forgot what song they were performing, but when he was up there, right, he just looked at Uzi in his eyes, right, and the way he looked at him was very sensual. It seemed like he had some type of bond with him that goes way past friendship. It looked like it was something that, oh my God, like almost like Jada Pinkett and Will Smith looking at each other like, oh man, these guys don't know. Once we leave this stage, I'm going to go backstage and destroy you. I'm just going to rip your clothes off and it's going to be like animal sex. That's what it looked like when I saw him look at Uzi Vert. And the funny thing about Uzi Vert, he was performing, but I saw him in the side of his eye. Because, Uzi Vert, he has his feminine ways as well, right? It almost looked like Uzi, they felt the energy from each other. They were just like, yeah, listen, we just gonna. I feel like they went backstage and they just like came and just merged dicks or something. I don't know if that's it. Is that possible? All jokes aside, though, man, I don't think he's gay. I think he's just weird, son. Just same thing with Uzi, son. I don't think Uzi's gay, bro. I think they just weird, son. They doing all that. It just causes publicity. You know what I'm saying? It helps with record sales. You see, he dropped that trash ass album, Whole Lotta Red, just completely putrid music that he dropped, right? But it's selling, and all this stuff keeps his name in your mouth, right? All this stuff is just a play. It's just a play to him, man. Maybe this is who he really is, but at the same time, I don't think he's gay, man. He's out here smashing Iggy Azalea and everything, I guess. I mean, he's cheating on her with other girls, right? So it's not like he's cheating on her with other guys. He's cheating on with other girls. He didn't spend time with her on Christmas because he was with other hoes, unless he was with other guys. I don't know, but I feel like he was with other hoes. So I mean, you have to respect it. I don't think he's gay. He's just strange, right? But that's all the news I got for today, man. If you stayed this long, I appreciate you. I love you, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way, you'll always be one of the first people to hear the voice of long trousers. And at the same time, leave a like. It only takes 1 second. And it makes me feel a whole lot better about myself, man, because I'm so insecure. Same time, you gotta buy the merch, mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. And that's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.